Alrighty, we have got cameras, audio and light. So we're going to work on this today. Good. Let's see what snipping this away involves. Or which end shall we start? Let us start. Let's see if we can get cell balancing unsoldered. Like so. Good. Let's throw some more light on that subject. That's better. I know it's washing out my hand a little bit, but it does help me see. That's quite a big piece of plate to warm up there. There we go. Of course it's gone cold again. Okay, nice. So now let's see if we can cut away at this bit. I'll separate the welds. They're pretty good welds. Okay, the welds are separated. Okay, so that technique is going to work for us. Try and work the side cut underneath the piece of nickel. Okay, that is good. Now I've got one more to do. Get it peeled up. Like so. Alrighty. So that's that. What I'm going to do is cut that back. By notching it and then breaking it like that. Same on that side. so that cell needs to go in like that. That one like that. And that one like so. Let's put that spring for that thing aside. Right, so that's going to go like that. Let's put that aside for now. So what do we need to do? We need to bring in dwell across there and there and there. So let's set those aside. What I want to do is open up another battery for reference. So I think we're already in danger of getting this the wrong way around. Let's open up the second battery. This is a whole new learning curve going on here. So you got to pay attention to the polarity that it came out in. Alrighty. Take the spring out. Spring. Alrighty. So there's our example. So yeah, we've already kind of got it backwards. So let's do that. Okay, so there's negative over there. So we got negative over here. And now we need to keep this lot together. So what I'm going to do is use some rubber bands. So So I don't really know of any other way. I don't have jigs to hold this lot together, so there's the cells held into that cradle where they need to be. Good. So what we need now is the welder and the nickel strips. Already let us bring the welder in just a moment. What was that? And put the multimeter there. Yeah, that's gonna work for us. Here's the foot control. So I stick that through the handle. Put that down there, and then we'll work that with our left foot. Now we need power for it. Of course, I'm very organized as always. This is how we roll. There's our nickel strip. Right. Get that feed through there. Okay, that saved its last settings. So what we want to do is we need some strip. I'll take that and move the cable tie, the zip tie. Let's measure that one. Roughly like that. Where did it go? Here. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Alright. So let's do the first weld. Let's see if we can move this like so. Yes, you can see the weld. Alrighty. Now we do the other side. Hang on. This is with some eye protection. There we go. I felt the sparks hit, land on my arm, and I was like, okay, safety. Okay, next one. Get that down. Okay, that's attached. Now we need one for here. So Let's cut another piece. Hold that there like so. Let's start over there. Good. Do the other side. Do that one as well once more. Okay, that's attached. Now we need these pieces over here. So those move the zip tie back. So that should be okay. Piece about that length. Kind of wedge it in there. Get that down. That was on the battery. And that's it one attached. Now what I want to do, go in here. Fold it over like that. Then we need another one over there. Like so. Alrighty. And I'm just going to, well done with that. Oh, we need a little bit over here. Do we? No. Those wires will reach there. So we can move that over there like that again. So, let's see if we can hold this. Solder. Where my solder is. There it is. On top of the oscilloscope. Turn that off. Right, let's move that loop away. Right, let's solder to that one. With that one. Where did I put the tweezer? Come on, Duncan. Really? Disorganized. That's that wire attached. And then need to do this one. Like so. Bring that across. Turn it that way. That's it, I'm done. Now we need to solder across. So put those out of the way. And the one thing we do want to not do is cause short circuits at any stage. Because that creates big problems. Very big problems. Some more solder. That's it, one attached. No, I got one more. Right. Push it down. The solder spool. Stay where you need to be. Cooperate. The nickel is not too springy, so after deforming it does stay in place. Reasonably well. And the solder is flowing very nicely. So that's those attached. The balancing is attached. Let's Put that out the way. Let's check our voltage across here. $12.07. Very good. Alright. So now when I remove the rubber bands, the cell should stay there. Which I do. Alrighty. So now let's see if we can figure out how to assemble this thing. That needs to go in these hinge points. And these need to go through there, so it needs to go that way around. It fits. We need spring. Yes, that is closing. That works. Let's install some screws. Get that one started. Like so. It's plastic, so you got to get it back into the original groove. Otherwise, you basically ruin the original thread, and you risk the thread being damaged. And then failure will occur. Okay, like so. Get the drilling machine. And there it is. Wow. That's second gear. That's first gear. Let's check that the charging works. Turn the irony off. Bring in the charger. Like so. Get that plugged in. Alright, what's it gonna say? Yep, we got a blinky red light. Okay, solid. Says it's full. That's interesting. I think these batteries were fairly full already. They came pre-charged. And I also had charged them in a USB charger. So I think we call that good. So it's saying that it's charged. We'll obviously have to use the tool, put it through a cycle, discharge the battery, and then run a charge cycle and see how that goes. So that's that. So that is welding in a new set of batteries and what's involved. And it was not bad. It was my first time doing it. I must say it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you're working with fully charged batteries and you've never done this before, so a little bit of the shakes, but we got it done. So that's it. It's going to conclude this video. We've got one battery fully repacked. So we'll see how it works, and if I'm happy with it, then I'll do the other one. So I've just got to put the other one back in its box. I'll do that off camera. And there we go. We have used our welder for the first time, and it's not bad. And I'm glad I bought it. It was much easier than faffing around with trying to make our own one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this video done. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching me faff around and fiddle with batteries and welders and stuff. Take care, have an awesome day further. I'll see you next time for more awesome stuff. Bye!